So let me share with you 4 digital product ideas that I have personally made, sold, designed, uploaded, and made money from on Etsy, and they actually are profitable. And I believe you too can start making serious money with these 4 ideas. I know there are a lot of videos of Etsy product ideas, and sometimes a lot of them are a miss. But I'm hoping that since I have personally done these ideas, I'm also going to show you the examples from my real Etsy shop of them in action and how much I have made. You can see all my analytics and everything. I hope this will give you some ideas to start your own digital product business on Etsy, because trust me, there is a lot of money to be made with digital products and there is space for you. So get your pen and paper at the ready if you are ready to start making passive income. Let's get into the video. So digital products idea number 1 is branding kits. If you don't know what a branding kit is, it can vary between the topic and niche and subject. The branding kit is basically a downloadable template. This can be editable, ready-made, or made to order depending on the type of business you want to do. It basically makes life easier for creators like me or business owners in terms of graphic design, branding their business when it comes to thank you cards, Instagram templates, YouTube templates. I personally am always looking for branding kits on Etsy. My YouTube banner, YouTube intro, outro is from Etsy. My banner on Etsy or my Etsy shop is from Etsy. I support other Etsy sellers, and honestly, I am obsessed because creative design is not my forte, but people are actually experts on Canva and they can make really cute branding kits. And you can make a lot of money on this. You don't necessarily have to be a professional at graphic design. Canva is full of ready-made templates that you can edit and actually resell for yourself. As long as you're not directly copying a template from Canva, you can just edit it a little bit, sell it on Etsy, and you can make a lot of money. And the more specific you are with your niche, and the more money you can potentially make. I will show you examples directly from Etsy, and I will show you my own example on my shop of the branding kits that I have done. So I think the best way for me to show you just how much money can be made with branding kits is on Etsy Shop AI. If you don't know, this is one of the many available Etsy SEO research tools you can find online. I personally just like it because it's super user friendly and beginner friendly. I just searched branding kits and a bunch of listings came up. So for example, this 50 Instagram post template with over 1,200 sales. So imagine how much money they are making. And as we keep scrolling down, we have a skincare template, an Instagram template for skincare, which is very niche specific. $22 with almost 1,000 sales. Custom logo design creation templates, $11 again with almost 1,000 sales. So you can imagine how much money is being made. As we keep scrolling down, there is a lot of social media post templates. So if you're good at social media or can create a simple template such as Instagram Reels, then they are doing really well on Etsy. You could also do small business templates like this Canva flyer template for small businesses. Literally anything is possible. Anything that needs to be creatively designed for a business or a brand, you can make a branding kit. We literally live in an age where everything is done online. Everybody is starting a business. Everyone is starting a YouTube channel, an Instagram, a TikTok, you name it. People need branding kits because not everyone is going to be good at graphic design. They need your business out there. So if you are okay with doing a little bit of editing on Canva, you can start making branding kits. I guarantee there will be a customer for you out there. So like I mentioned, I have also made branding kits to sell on Etsy, and I've actually only made 1 branding kit, but I duplicated or copied that listing, edited it on Canva in different colors. I think I did 5 different colors, and up to now I have almost made $2,000 from 1 branding kit. Who knew a color could make the difference between $500 and $2,000? There is money in this, and considering my niche is quite small, there are still people out there looking to buy press-on nail business branding kits, and I have made almost $2,000. So that is easy money. Like I said, the more specific your niche, the easier it will be for you to find an audience or find customers on Etsy. But even if your niche is not that specific, there is still space for you if you can make a really nice, aesthetically pleasing branding kits, but I will say it does have to have value. So my branding kits have Instagram templates where I have done Instagram stories with details. I'm trying to make life as easy as possible for my customer, and knowing your niche very well, or at least doing some research on your niche, will help you create a product that will actually be of value to your customers and make their lives easier and have them buy from you. So please do look into creating branding kits. Don't limit yourself in terms of what kind of branding you can do. It could be branding for anything. Everyone's taste when it comes to design is very different, meaning there is a large scope for you to find different people's tastes and monetize on it. Okay, digital product idea number 2 is an ebook or a guide. Now, if you're like me, when you first hear the word ebook, you might assume it has to be this super long, detailed book that is professionally written, when in actual fact, it doesn't. An ebook needs to be as long as it needs to be. Let me repeat that. An ebook needs to be as long as it needs to be. So, for example, if 60 pages is going to deliver the value to a customer that you promised, then let your ebook be 60 pages. But also, if 4 to 10 pages is going to be enough to deliver the value to a customer that you promised, then 4 to 10 pages it is. It really doesn't have to be that complicated or daunting. Okay guys, so let me show you an example of me searching ebook in Etsy Shop AI again. So in the last 90 days, the top selling ebooks and guides. So number 1, guys, look at this here. A nursing school bundle ebook, okay, $98 per purchase with 15.5 thousand sales. Do you realize that's over $1.5 million made on Etsy from this one ebook alone? $1.5 million. Okay, let's keep scrolling. So there's a lot of like crochet and sewing pattern guides that are also really doing well. So like this one, an ebook PDF, $6, over 20,000 sales. You do the maths and you see how much money that is. Okay, if we keep scrolling down again, guys, look, if you want to learn how to sell feet pics, someone literally made an ebook on how to sell your feet pics. Okay, $10, 5,800 sales. I mean, first of all, who is buying this? Second of all, the genius that decided to create this ebook has literally made almost $60,000 on how to sell feet pics. Okay, if we keep scrolling down, again, there are more like nursing school stuff. So if you're really good at something educated, you can literally put all your information in an ebook and sell it on Etsy. Chat GPT prompts, $14, 3,600 sales. If we keep going down, okay, a recipe book on how to meal prep, $10 at 3,200 sales. This lady has literally made $30,000 selling a recipe meal prep ebook. Okay guys, I think you have kind of got the idea that there is a lot of money in ebooks and guides, and this isn't the end of the page, by the way. But yes, there is a lot you can do with ebooks and guides. I would recommend you get on it right now. If you feel like you need help writing an ebook or a guide, you can literally just put your ideas in Chat GPT and it will give you an outline, and you can just go from there and edit it to your liking. I wouldn't advise writing a full-on ebook or guide just from Chat GPT. At some points, it won't sound as authentic as a human being writing it. I mean, I don't know. I've never tried to fully write an ebook from Chat GPT, but I know that adding a little bit of your own personal pizzazz to your ebook or guide will add a little bit more authenticity to your product, and I think that would attract more customers in the long run. But yes, if there is anything out there that you have information on, or you can do some research on to help other people solve a problem, show them how to do something, people will be willing to pay for your knowledge. So an ebook or guide will make you money. So of course, let me use my Etsy shop as an example for you guys so you can see this in action. So my best selling product is something between an ebook and a guide, because I have pages full of information that you just have to read through, but then again, it's also kind of a guide telling and showing people how to do something. So let me just show you guys directly on Etsy. Okay guys, so this is my best selling product, the press on nail business plan. Like I said, it's an ebook slash planner slash guide because it's a mix of everything. As you can see, I have some pages that are full of like information, and there's more of these, and then pages where people can just like fill in the blanks, and then pages for just, I don't know, reading. So this is a quick flip through of the guide slash business plan. I literally just put all my knowledge into one ebook slash guide, and it became my best-selling product. So let's look at the stats for my product. It has 6,000 visits in total, 175 items sold, and £3,270 in total made. Not too bad for a product that I made once and just got to sell over and over again. So as you can see, my ebook slash guide is 1, solving a problem, but 2, also teaching my customers or my audience how to do something, how to run a press-on nail business, and that is what has attracted people to buy my ebook. Like I said before, an ebook or guide doesn't have to be super long. It should be as long as it needs to be. My best-selling product is 56 pages, but I also have a guide that I literally copied and pasted from my main ebook and sold that as 4 pages. 4 pages, guys. I listed it on Etsy. 6 people clearly saw the value in that because they bought it, and I made £24.80 at £4. So that's just to show you guys that it doesn't have to be super long. If you can aim for maybe 10 to 20 pages as a beginner, that is also more than enough. Definitely try and look into developing an ebook or guide. Digital products idea number 3, coloring pages slash templates slash coloring books. So I first discovered this niche on TikTok. A random video popped up of someone literally just coloring a coloring book, but it was so satisfying. And I wondered, where is this book from? I would personally love to get this book. I mean, I never did, but you get the idea. There was some interest. And when I looked through the TikTok comments, everybody was also asking where they can get that same coloring book from. And I've noticed a lot of these videos have been going viral recently. A lot of people are getting into their coloring book era. This could be anything from adult coloring books to children's coloring books. The point is, people are absolutely loving this right now. Most of these coloring books I've seen are physical products. How would that translate as a digital product on Etsy? Well, isn't it convenient that we live in the era of print on demand? Hello guys, so this is future me currently editing this video, and in this clip I made a mistake. So I talked about Printify and print on demand, and basically uploading your designs on Printify and printing out books by print on demand, but I didn't realize that Printify only prints journals and notebooks, which means they will be plain inside. So after a little bit of research, I found that Shopify actually offers some services. They can link you up with, I believe, 10 different print on demand service providers, where I do believe they will print the books for you with the actual images and everything inside, and they can do hardcover and soft cover. So forget Printify when it comes to actual books. I do believe Shopify would be your best option. Again, I've never tried this before, but just from the research I've done, it's pretty simple and it looks pretty straightforward. And the best and easiest way I found for a beginner to get started with coloring books is to use Kittle, or you can use Canva, but I think it would work pretty much the same way. I recently just discovered Kittle, but you can actually create coloring templates for yourself. I'll do a little tutorial, or if you'd like a full-on tutorial, then do let me know and I'll film that for you. But yes, you just create your design, download it, upload it to your service provider, and they will print it as and when a customer orders. That's if you want to do print on demand. But if you want to stick to templates, then you can still do that via Etsy. If you want to sell physical coloring books via Etsy, I do believe you can still do that, and it would turn into a physical product, not really a digital product. If you don't mind it turning into a physical product shop, then you could order a bunch of stock and sell it on Etsy. Or if you still want to stick to it being a digital product via Etsy, then you can still upload your PDF files, because they are still doing really well on Etsy. People are still downloading coloring pages via Etsy. So that is all the information I have for you guys on coloring books and coloring templates. You might have to order 2 or 3 samples to yourself to make sure that everything is good. But after that, you can literally just start coloring and filming yourself to post on TikTok or social media. And people will be wondering where you got the coloring book from and want the link. You can literally just link directly to your Etsy and start making money online. Now, I know this works because I actually unexpectedly delved into the niche of coloring pages on Etsy with my nail sketch design planner that I will show you directly on Etsy. But yes, I literally sold this for £3 and I have made over £100 just on a single sheet that the customer themselves will print out and use as they please. I didn't have to do anything more than that. That should tell you that there is money in coloring pages or coloring templates. So definitely jump on that. It could literally be about anything: nature, cars, gadgets, teddy bears, you name it. You can design anything and start selling coloring pages on Etsy. Okay, digital product idea number 4. We have something a little bit more technical here, but hear me out. Google Sheets slash Excel templates. This one might need a little bit more skill, but also you could literally just do some online research. I do think this idea is worth investing in. I have tried it out and it has worked, especially Google Sheets. People absolutely love the convenience of Google Sheets because it's online, it's editable, it auto saves, and it's automated. So any template that you can think of that can be made in Google Sheets, you must do it because it is very profitable. The idea is your customer being able to just slot in their information and everything else being done for them. The tricky part for you as a seller would be actually making it, especially if you're not skilled in Google Sheets or Excel. But like I said, there are so many tutorials out there for getting the basics of Google Sheets down. It is definitely a skill I think is worth investing in. So what can you actually do with Google Sheets on Etsy? Let's go directly into Etsy and see what is available and how much money people are making doing this. Okay, so I have just searched Google Sheets in Etsy Shop AI. Let's see what people are buying and how much they are making. Okay, so there are a different variety of Google Sheets. So for example, budgeting, pricing, and profit margin calculators, a wedding digital planner, very helpful, $20 at 1,500 sales. That is a lot of profit made for that planner. As we keep scrolling down, we have a lot of spreadsheets. Like I said, this might require some skill to make, but I do believe you guys can do it if you really stick to kind of doing your research on how to work Google Sheets. So another example, a 2024 goal tracker Google Sheets planner, a editable recipe template for Google Docs. I didn't even know such a thing existed. A sign up template sheet on Google Sheets. There is literally so much you can do with Google Sheets, and it doesn't always have to be all about money and budgeting. You can literally do random things like a reading journal or this recipe template sheet. Like, there is so much you can do. You just have to figure out what your niche is and make a template. So as you've just seen, there is so much you can do with Google Sheets, and it can be as complicated or as easy as you want it to be. But there is money in this. In my own Etsy business, I have also tried to dabble a bit in the Google Sheets niche. And to my surprise, it works. So far, I have 4 Google Sheet listings, and altogether that has made me £50, which is a little bit on the lower side, but considering I have not pushed or advertised these products much, I don't even include them in my Etsy ads budget because honestly, I would rather focus all my attention on my best selling products. But on their own, they have actually brought in passive income, which is why I have included it in this list. I do think it is worthwhile. And it could literally be for anything: habit trackers, budgeting. When people get their salaries every month in this day and age of an economic crisis, you might want to start budgeting and managing your personal finances. So a simple template on Google Sheets can help people do that. And I think people would be really interested in that. Or for example, in the health and fitness niche, you could develop a fitness tracker where people can log in their weekly weighings, or I don't know, their weekly exercise routines, literally anything. If someone has a template to log in their information online so it's out of their brains and somewhere they can easily access and reference to, you can make a template and start selling it. So guys, I think that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed those 4 digital product ideas, and I hope they get your brain ticking and get your business brains going. It is definitely worth it. There is still space on Etsy, I do believe. But if you'd also like more information on growing your Etsy shop or increasing your Etsy sales and profits, I will link my Etsy strategies ebook in the description below. It is full of all the strategies that I use to grow my own shop to almost $6,000, I do believe now. So do check that out. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.